Welcome. Hello, everybody. How is it going? I hope those of you who had a long weekend had a good long weekend. Happy to see all of you here. Good day, Australia. Ace to be here. Very nice to see you. Central Alberta, what's going on? Our neighbors to the north. Puerto Rico is here. Bangor, Maine, hello. People all over these fine United States of ours and this fine planet of ours. Different countries, different continents. I love how this game brings the world together. You are now part of an international moment. Appreciate that. Philadelphia, Mississippi. What's going on? Not the Philadelphia and Pennsylvania. Completely different one. Somebody saying do a Swagbucks trivia game. Be so meta. I think we have done that before. And stay tuned. You never know. You never know. That's all I'm saying. Eagles fan, finally got your PS5. Congratulations. What are you going to play first? You're going to play Miles Morales? Are you going to load up one of the upscaled PS4 games? Whatever you do, enjoy it. It is an incredible machine. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is represented here right now. What is going on? Muppet-themed quiz. That's a great idea. Maybe we'll do that at some point, too. There are a lot of themed games coming up in the ensuing days, weeks, and months. So don't worry, we got you covered when it comes to custom games. If you are brand new to Swagbucks Live, welcome. Don't feel nervous. Don't feel pressure. It's going to be real easy. I will read questions to you. You will also see them appear on the screen. So if you prefer to just read it, you can turn your volume down. You will click, you will tap the answer you think is correct to lock it in, and then hopefully you get it right. I'll explain the rest of it in just a minute, but it's as simple as that. This is a simple game. Labor Day weekend is over, and I hope you had a good one. Yes, we're back to the grind, but that also means that we are back to the game with this Tuesday edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. I hope your brains are ready to do a little work, and I think they will be once you get a look at today's grand prize. That is $1,000. And if you can correctly answer all 10 of our multiple choice trivia questions about a variety of topics, you will win a share of it. We have bonus SB for you too. Here's how that works. After question number 1, you will receive 1 bonus SB for every question you get right, even if you've already been eliminated. You do have to stick around until the end of the game to keep them. That's as simple as pressing a button though. If you win the game today, you will get the bonus SB that you earn automatically added to your share of the grand prize. No claiming necessary. Now, let's say you do get eliminated. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can actually rejoin for another shot at the grand prize. You can do that with free rejoins, and you should have a bunch more of those after last Thursday's surprise second chance game. Or you can spend 1 SB to come back in. Or you can just decide to play for bonus SB. You're going to walk away with something no matter what. The choice is yours, but sticking around is the thing to do no matter what. Now, let us clear the deck of comments, shall we? And get this party started with your warm-up question. Here is question number 1. Which of these books is about a horse? Is it Bunnicula, Black Beauty, or Old Yeller? Which of these books is a book about a horsey? Not only is this book about a horse, it's narrated by one who goes from cruel owner to cruel owner before finally being rescued. We're talking about Black Beauty, of course. Black Beauty is the horsey book. 98% of you getting that one right. You knew that Bunnicula was a bunny, that all the other animals thought was a vampire, and Old Yeller is a dog. We don't need to talk about that. That's a sad story. Black Beauty is a sad story that becomes happy at the end. But boy, that is a rough middle there in Black Beauty. 98% of you getting it right. Right now we have over 29,500 people in grand prize contention. Over 30,400 of you playing the game. And from here on out, every question you get right earns you a bonus SB no matter what. So stick around. Don't go anywhere because you have to claim them. You have to stay to the end of the game to get those bonus SB no matter what. Here comes question number 2 with 1 bonus SB. Which of these paper sizes is the largest? Is it memo, letter, or legal? Which of those paper sizes is the largest? There are a number of paper sizes to suit any and all occasions. But when you need to print out a contract, you need some extra space up and down. That is why legal is the largest of these three paper sizes. Legal is the answer. We had 49% of you get that one right, so about half of you getting it right, half of you getting it wrong. Letter is a little bit smaller. It's about 3 inches smaller, 3 inches shorter than a piece of legal paper. But 51% of you now just have the opportunity to rejoin, and I see well over 2/3 of you doing that right now. I'm going to give you just a second to do it. I think it's 8.5 by 11 or 10 or 11 for legal, and then 8.5 by 14 for legal. So letter is the by 10 or 11, legal is by 14. That makes it a larger piece of paper. And then memo, very few of you said that, but that is a much smaller piece of paper. So it goes memo, letter, legal. We actually gave them to you in size order with the largest one coming last. And that is more like it. We've had almost everybody out come right back in. We have over 26,600 people in grand prize contention, over 30,400 of you. So you stuck around even if you got out. That's good because you can keep earning SB for yourself. Smart move. Let's see if you can earn 1 SB for yourself right now by correctly answering question number 3. An object blocking the path of light creates what phenomenon? Is it a black hole, a shadow, or a sunburn? If you put an object in front of some light, what phenomenon occurs? They can be ominous and scary in a horror film, or fun, like when you use your hands to make shadow puppets on the wall. Shadows. That is the answer. You block out light, you get shadows. A black hole is when a star collapses on itself, so there's an absence of light in a black hole, but that is not blocking the path of light. That is not the phenomenon that is created. Again, black holes created by a star collapsing. 91% of you getting that one right, though. Way better percentage than question number 2. We're back in that Q1 area of people getting the question right. Well done. We are ready to move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q4. What are webkins? Are they stuffed animals, computers, or jeans? What are webkins? Do you own a webkins? Do you know someone who does? Introduced in 2006 by Canadian toy manufacturer Gans, Webkins combines physical and digital playtime. You buy the stuffed animal, you enter a code, and then you play online with its digital counterpart. Very smart idea, but they are stuffed animals. That is the answer I was looking for. 92% of you getting that one right. I figured there would be people here who either had webkins, have seen webkins, maybe have a child who has webkins, or bought webkins as a gift at some point. I think I've said webkins enough times now that you know it was the right answer. Well done. Of the about 8% of you who got it wrong, most of you coming right back in. Still over 24,300 of you in grand prize contention, and we only have 6 questions left. You're doing so well. Here comes question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Q5. What real-life criminal is featured in the Netflix series Narcos? Is it Al Capone, Jack the Ripper, or Pablo Escobar? Who is featured in Narcos? For its first 2 seasons, this series took us through the efforts of federal agents to crack the Colombian drug rings of the 1980s, which were led, of course, by Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar is the answer. 88% of you getting that one right. Well done. A very good series. Very violent, but very interesting series. Well performed. Pedro Pascal is in that series and doing a great job, as he always does. So before The Mandalorian, he was one of the Narcos. And of the 12% of you got that wrong, well over half of you coming back in. This is what I like to see. People who haven't yet gotten one wrong, they get one wrong, they rejoin. There's no shame in that. Other people saying, you know what, I'm going to stick around and keep earning bonus SB, because at this point, I'm halfway through the game, and I don't want to lose the money that I already earned. It's very, very smart. Let's move on to question number 6 as we pass the halfway point of this game. This question is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q6. Until 2003, who was the youngest person ever to be accepted into Juilliard? Is it Robin Williams, Meryl Streep, or Val Kilmer? Who am I talking about? In 1976, at the age of 17, he was accepted into the Juilliard School and applied the lessons he learned there in roles like Doc Holliday and even playing Batman himself. We're talking about Val Kilmer, of course. Val Kilmer is the answer. 2/3 of you getting that one right. If you've seen the documentary Val on Amazon Prime, you'll see he mentions that. He mentions being, at the time, the youngest person accepted into Juilliard. Somebody just 18 years ago topped that. And who knows who they are. Couldn't tell you. They're not Val Kilmer, I can tell you that. Let's, of the 1/3 of you who got that one wrong, over half of you coming right back in. Still over 19,000 people in grand prize contention. Still over 30,100 of you in the game. Well done. Keep earning those bonus SB if you're not in it for the grand prize. Let's move on to question number 7. It's worth, guess what? 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Addison Rae became popular through her dancing videos on what app? Is it TikTok, WhatsApp, or Twitter? Addison Rae became popular on which of these apps? She went from journalism school to worldwide influencer with millions of followers across multiple platforms and even has her own movie coming out. That's right. It's all thanks to TikTok. Thank you, TikTok. 98% of you getting that one right. Well done. Only 2% of you eliminated on that one. Of course, He's All That, the remake of She's All That, coming soon to Netflix and starring Addison Rae. And some of the actors from the original She's All That, including Matthew Lillard and Rachel Lee Cook. That's right. It's all happening. Let's move on to question number 8, shall we? It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q8. In which of the following categories did Marie Curie not win a Nobel Prize? Is it medicine, physics, or chemistry? One of these is a field in which she did not win the Nobel Prize. Curie did groundbreaking work in her research around radioactivity, making her not only the first woman to win the Nobel, but the first person to win 2, neither of which were for medicine. Medicine is the answer that we were looking for. 75% of you getting that one right. Well done. She did win Nobel Prizes in both chemistry and physics for her work with radioactivity, which, because so little was known about it at the time, was what eventually killed her. She was too close to radioactive material. But curium, named after her. Her notebooks, which we've asked about this before, which are in a museum, are still radioactive. You still got to be careful handling those notebooks of Marie Curie. All right, let's move on to question number 9, second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. In which sport do you use a shuttlecock? Is it badminton, billiards, or basketball? In which sport do you use a shuttlecock? It seems simple enough for lawn sports. Just hit the birdie, also known as a shuttlecock, over the net, but its erratic flight pattern is what makes badminton such a challenging game. Badminton is the answer. 14,937 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. Well done, well done, well done. If you had fun playing this game, please tell your friends about it. Post to social media with the hashtag SBLive. Send a text, send an email, but be sure to include your individual share link. You can find that after the game by clicking the invite or get more rejoins button in the main menu of this app. And here's why you want to share and use that link to do it. If people sign up using your link, you get a free rejoin, and they do too. So if this is your first game, go invite other people if you had a good time. Let's make this community bigger and have even more fun. And hey, before we get to question 10, if you're looking for a way to make some extra cash right now, try delivering food to the people in your neighborhood as an Uber Eats driver. You decide when you work, and you'll receive prompt payments. Sign up now, and after you pass the background check and make your first delivery, you'll earn 20,000 SB. That's $200 on top of your Uber Eats earnings. You have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this opportunity, but please check it out after the game. Nothing wrong with a little side hustle, and this is a great way to do it, and it is a busy time to have food delivered. This is the age to try out being an Uber Eats driver. See if it's for you. Okay, here we go. 15,009 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Still over 30,000 of you who have stuck with us for the whole game. So happy to see it. A smart crowd here today, not leaving money on the table. This final question is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q10. Where was Celine Dion born? Is it Mexico, Russia, or Canada? Where is she from? Celine Dion. A byproduct of being born and raised in Charlemagne, Quebec, Canada. Canada is the answer. One of the prides of Canada. 14,387 of you knew that one, and you are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to each and every one of you who will be taking home 7 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Gems Boat 394 anchors away as you sail into the winner's circle. Fossils and stuff. Are you an archaeologist? Are you a scientist? Are you a dinosaur? Who knows? You are a winner. That's the one thing I know for sure. And Vicky Grant, you are just 3 of our winners today. Congratulations to each of you and each and every one of our grand prize winners, and those of you who stuck around and claimed bonus SB, even if you didn't get a piece of the grand prize. Still a winner in my book. Now that you have these SB flowing into your account, remember what to do when the time comes to redeem them. Go get some PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Holidays are going to be here before you know it, so stock up on those SB and stock up on those gift cards. Thank you for playing along and winning, everyone. We will see you tomorrow for another round. This has been Swagbucks Live, and we will see you then.